This was Language Hall. This was the administrative head of the College of Arts and Science. The dean's office was in here, but there were a number of classrooms and other administrative offices. It's another one of the Sanford White building, just like the building, Philosophy Hall over here. When I was a high school senior, I decided to go look at NYU to see if I really liked it. I came here, the building was being taken over, and I go, this is a nice place. Later on, there were a number of demonstrations in the late 60s, early 70s. We found about Kent State right out here on this mall. And then we created People's University, shut down the campus, and went on strike.
In a nutshell, the tragedy of Lyndon Johnson was that while great things were happening at home, the Vietnam War, of course, was getting bigger and messier, more disastrous, and so on. And campuses across the country began to erupt in the late 60s and even through the 70s. And when the Kent State University demonstrations were happening in 70.
Spring of 70.
Yeah, the governor at the time of Ohio sent in the National Guard, and 4 students were killed on campus.
They were firing live ammunition.
Yep. They fired live ammunition. 4 students were killed. This was kind of an unprecedented happening in American academic life. So campuses throughout the country erupted, including here, and there were many demonstrations and so on. And the tragic outcome was the firebomb of the chapel at Gould Library.
The bombing was before.
But that was even before Kent State.
The bombing was in
nothing to do with
in the spring of '68.
Yeah, that was before Kent State. Sorry, yeah. So it was all part of this long, very tragic period.
And as politics majors, how did that kind of like activism affect your time on campus?
Well, one of the classes I got to take was a class called Confrontation Politics.
We were politics majors
Because
we were involved.
Yeah, that's correct. And
Yeah,
ultimately, I became university senator from the College of Arts and Science, and created the Student Senators Council for the whole university.
But by the way, it wasn't just that we were demonstrating and you know, there was nothing to show for it, if you will. There was, aside from the fact that we changed the world, which, I mean, I think anyone will agree at this point, whether you think for the better or worse, that
Probably
generation
both.
of people, what was going on at that time period changed the world.